Hello, in the previous video we were showing about the undo and redo functionality in which you can browse through all the history of all the changes you make on a form, and there is a nice side effect of that functionality which is about the DFM live editing. I'm going to arrange this layout, so for example I'm going to get the Pascal file here. And this is the DFM for it, so I'm going to place it like, I don't know, here, okay? I'm going to hide this, okay. I'm going actually to place this here, so we get a bit more space on the form designer. The point is that what we have seen is that if we place controls here, what we get here on the DFM, we get all those changes reflected on the DFM. But what we can do is the other way around. Okay, what we can do, for example, is to edit the DFM and do things like, for example, adding controls, button, the web button. Okay, as long as this DFM is syntactically correct, I get my control rendered here properly. So I can add properties, left 100, top, okay. At the same time I'm typing on the DFM, I'm getting on the Visual Form Designer the reflection of that structure. I can set the caption. This is a test, okay. So I'm getting this here. Also I can do things like color equal red, okay. And I can create like a hierarchy of controls. I can add a panel here, object panel, the panel, and get the panel here on this area. So I'm going to move it a bit, top 10 width. I'm going to set it to 400, for example. Okay, equals 400. Okay. And now my button is not inside the panel, it's behind the panel, so I can just simply move it from here, just cut, and I paste the control inside the panel. Okay, so now it's inside the panel. Okay, and as you can see, at the same time I'm adding controls or removing controls, the changes are also reflected on the Pascal file. So this is a nice way for you to interact with the DFM and to make any change you want, and you will see live all those changes reflected on the form designer. For example, color equal yellow, okay. And if I make any change here, okay, then the DFM is generated properly, so I get all the properties that I don't need to add because they are the default values. I can set, for example, the font size to, I don't know, 25, okay. And I can set the width to this to 150, the left, I don't know, 50. So it's a nice way to align. And if I change properties here, for example, this way, okay, as you can see here on the DFM, okay, you will see this that is changing at the same time I'm changing the value on the object inspector. Okay, so this is very helpful for you in order to tweak your DFMs as you want and see all those changes live. Okay, thank you.